Hello, hello everyone. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you were certainly not an Incorp today, because it seems like a really messed up place. We're gonna see about this taboo that we now have our hands on. A tad worried, not gonna lie.
잘 됐네.
I also did some farming and got them mostly up to level 60. Oh crap! Are we gonna be okay? We might have just broken a taboo. Some nest taboos can get us in serious trouble just for carrying anything that has to do with them, can't they? Miss Faust, what will happen to us if this gets the manager killed? Stop freaking out, guys. They're not dying, and we'll be fine. Incorp's not going to kill you on the spot just for possessing a film roll. Really? Well, it might be a problem if the film does contain genuine recorded footage, but it's not like you guys had a hand in filming it, right? When Incorp dudes get here to pick it up, just comply with their commands, thank them for their service, and nicely hand it over to the authorities, and everything should be A-okay. There's a possibility that everything will not be okay. Eh? Guess I've developed the contents of that film roll in that dark room. Oh. Court will take the lack of intentionality into consideration. However, it is very likely that my actions will be deemed as aiding the primary violator of the taboo. Really? But... Team leader said that Incorp has their own regulatory standards regarding image quality, which they use to determine the severity of taboo violation. If the footage's image quality or frame rate is within regulations, Incorp won't be sicking their fixers on our butts right away. And that could buy us some time to get our company some leverage to make a deal, however small it might be. Because what they're really sniffing around for is how close to reality the video is, or how close of an experience it provides to real life. So even if we're really, really unlucky and they actually come after us, it's going to be fine as long as the footage is low fidelity. Probably. So what exactly does frame rate within regulations entail? It means that the interval between each frame shouldn't be, like, super brief. Think about photo slideshows. They only show you one image every few seconds, so it doesn't feel real or vivid, right? You can technically call them motion pictures, but there's no vividness required to violate their taboo. Then let us analyze this film roll and see how vivid it really is. Or so, I trust that you are knowledgeable in subjects concerning Incorp, yes? Cooperate. Would this film roll be considered a violation of a taboo? That cannot be determined, unless each frame is thoroughly analyzed and compared with adjacent. The rest of you, get over here. We must analyze these frames. The film canister was labeled experiment, so I assume the culprit had created this as a test run of sorts. An experiment to see how close they can get to violating a taboo and testing the limits of the law. It may even be a mere collection of similar photographs that are pretending to be recorded footage. Here, the flower pot moves between between frames, doesn't it? The docugrapher couldn't possibly move the pot while also holding down the shutter button. I don't see any difference. See here? The expression risen on the subject's visage appears rather stiff. Maybe they're just a gloomy sort. Perhaps, yet observe closer. The stiffness arises not from gloom, but from strain to maintain it. Oh, if that's the case, maybe the subject really is trying to fake an actual footage by moving very slowly. That's a pretty convincing theory, but I'm not sure if that's enough to conclude if we're in the clear just yet. Let's see. Look at the shadow cast on the windowsill. See how it noticeably shifts between each frame? Whoever made these know their craft for sure, but I can't imagine a backstreet stroller would have any way to mess with the sun's trajectory. And the likely scenario must be that the creator of this film deliberately made its subject move very slowly from frame to frame, creating a series of disconnected photos that, when played sequentially, would look like footage that violates the taboo. In which case, this film roll does not violate the test taboo, correct? That is highly probable. So he says, Executive Manager, we should be in the clear for now, at least in regards to aiding in the violation of a wing's taboo. Oof. But if he was willing to go through this much trouble just to test Incorp's patience, it's hard to believe that he'd have stopped here. Based on all available evidence, Executive Manager, it seems that it's reasonable to conclude that the inflection point of this case is a taboo violator on the run. Huh? But what motive would they have to do that? Sure, working for a wing subsidiary is nothing on being an actual wing employee, but it's still pretty up there when it comes to careers available in the backstreets. Work for a subsidiary long enough and you might even get transferred to a factory job in a nest. That gives you a pretty okay chance at a better life, so maybe he was just tired of living that kind of life. Everyone has one of those days, don't they? The sudden feeling that you could be doing more than live the rest of your life in a 9-to-5 hell. The drive to do something that takes you away from the pressure of trying to make a life. Maybe. But how many of those people do you think are capable of throwing away everything they've built on a whim? What I've seen, maybe our corporal just likes to play with fire. Play with fire? Yeah, let's start doing something that technically doesn't count as a taboo. And inched on until he brushed thrillingly close to one. One thrilling shot through this camera, and another with the next. Until eventually, he ended up recording actual footage. Cool. Then leaves the question of, what the heck was he trying to do with it? Might have been trying to screen it using a projector for all of this part of the backstreets to see. What? But wouldn't that make everyone here, even those unwittingly came across the projection? Right on. It would have made those folks violators of the taboo. But why would anyone... So would you care to explain how you know that, Mr. Breadbrain? I asked around on the opposite street, and apparently, some guy's been going around asking workshops if they could make him a projector. Seemed like most of them turned him down. They also said that he stopped showing up after a certain point. Fair to guess that he got his hands on a projector somehow. Alas, is it not a taboo of N-Corp to view recorded videos? Pray tell, why would any insane mind? Well, it ain't a taboo if you only made a projector, innit? Backstreet's blokes are down for anything as long as there's coin. Huh? So how do we track this guy down? Multiple individuals in the same garb as the Penframe team have just been identified in the vicinity. They are all carrying the same briefcase. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Maybe we can play this like a festival or a convention and just tail people who look like they're involved in what we're looking for. So they'll lead us to wherever we need to go. Indeed. At architecture conventions, there would be those informal plaid shirts and suspenders milling around. And I could always trust them to lead me to the convention venue. Uh-huh. It was always common for those plaid shirt fellows to look around like they're scanning the area. Do they also go around checking people against photographs? Or collect evidence. Please advise for... They also radioed each other, glaring at people like they're glaring at... Huh? Perhaps you could answer that series of queries yourself. Yep, here we go. Okay, so it's not technically a taboo violation, but there's definitely one around here somewhere. Let's see how this goes now. Already looking a lot better, not gonna lie. Let's just blow him up. There we go, Merceau. Good stuff. Nice. Look, they can actually clash now. It's a miracle. Damn it. That was cool. I mean, I can count on her to frickin' get the job done. Okay, he's close to stagger.
저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나 봐.
망설임이 없도록.
Damn. Rip. Come on, guys. You were clashing so well a second ago. Now you're just failing. At least we can kill this guy. Hopefully work down that paralysis. We didn't kill, unfortunately, but there are two that are staggered, so it's not terrible.
망설임이 없도록.
Beautiful. These guys are about to get rinsed. Nice. Get that sanity up. Okay.
이미 우리는 손에 많은 피를 묻혔잖아. 몇 명 늘어난다고 달라지는 건 없어.
된다면 사활을 건다.
Easy. What? That didn't kill? Aw, come on, you saying. That's amateur hour. God, the low rolls are killing me right now, dude. I cannot believe this. Such low rolls, man. Crazy. Oh my god, just kill them! It's not that hard. Look at this, they're 2 on 3. It's crazy. The hell? Okay, get him. Come on. Come on. Roll higher. Ah, damn. Every time I want them to roll high, they don't. Oh well. I wish that was anywhere else, girl.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
Nope. Ah, oh, come on, Faust. Faust. God, girl. You're so disappointing right now. No heads flips today for Faust. Cool effect too with the photograph.
불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네. 지금처럼 접대를
We
성공적으로
can clear out most of
이끌어가면
these guys.
앞으로 더 많은 층을 개방하고 더 많은 보조사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을 거야. 즐겁겠군.
Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
There we go. Alright, very nice. Oh, and this is the last guy.
망설임이 없도록.
We got him. Easy game. Ignore Ezra and Engdu
이번에는
carrying.
잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Not lightly
시에는
too.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
It's a hard carry.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 검을 잔뜩 휘둘러 버렸네. 이 정도로 상쾌하고 개운한
Damn.
기분이면
Nice.
그 고리타분한 이야기도 웃으며 들을 수 있겠지.
착수.
Yeah, don't worry. We got it on lock. It's fine. Alright, this is a little bit of a problem. Okay. Seems fine. This is annoying, but it's fine.
갑니다.
Oh my god, Faust won a clash. What a beautiful day.
육청.
Nice.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해. 네 상대는 나야. 삐리리 빠!
Damn it. Unfortunate. Tried.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야. 너희 보조사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
Yeah, that's good enough, actually.
뺀다면 사활을 건다.
Nice. And there he goes. Damn it, come on, Don. You're better than that. Now Faust is the one clashing all the time and you're not. There we go, there's a stagger. We're getting close on several of them, too.
공포에 사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습은 어디서나 별반 차이가 없네.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Damn it. Okay, here we go. Big damage from Yiseng. Except we don't have any frickin' ramp. Beautiful. He didn't die from that? Are you kidding me? At least Marceau's up there. Yeah, sorry, Otis. You exist to be a meat shield, I'm sorry.
공포에 사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습은
It's kind of where we're at.
어디서나 별반 차이가 없네.
망설임이 없도록.
검수망 모드!
Just die already, please.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
살을 베어내고
아름다운 것, 그렇지 않은 것, 부드러지게.
흉터의 결과요.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지
Alright, should
않았다면
just be wrapping up here. Come on.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Hell yeah. Giant ass axe. It's so cool.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
I mean, look, do I even need to do anything? they're just taking it.
육청
Whoa, big damage from Otis. Oh, no, I should have... they all targeted the one guy. Okay, alright, it's not as bad as I thought. Just kill him, please.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세키라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지. 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Yeah, thanks.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
승부수가 먹혀들었군.
Lovely.
판세는 완벽히 우리에게
Yeah,
있습니다.
this Marcel's gonna
정착지를 찾을
monologue.
때까지 이 기세를 잃지 않기를.
Oh, part 2. There we go. Unfortunately, that is all the time I got for right now, but I hope you all enjoyed watching. As we continue figuring out this taboo situation, we try to find this photographer person. So, with that, I hope you all have a nice day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.